and you're nowhere to be found. Can't be reached by text, can't be reached by phone, haven't called here to check on your wife.
Yeah, that motherfucker asked me for a divorce. I have no idea how I'm gonna get out of this. None.
Welcome back, family. Today, we will review another disrespectful and ungrateful wife who dared to publicly shame her husband, then start to cry on TikTok when her husband decides to leave. Let's first start by watching her publicly shaming her husband.
Hey, jackhole. You. Must be cool. Must be so cool to be you. Just walk out of your fucking home at 7:30 in the morning, and it's now almost 3:30, and you're nowhere to be found. Can't be reached by text, can't be reached by phone, haven't called here to check on your wife who's working with one leg. Wow, how cool are you? So God forbid I have any kind of an emergency or need to get a hold of you, my husband at the moment, to help me with anything. Because as always, your phone can't be reached. You're not answering your calls, can't be text. You're almost 50 years old and you don't know how to be responsible with a phone. Who the f gets up at 7:30, walks out of their house without a word? You didn't even say bye. You just walked out. And it's almost 8 hours later and not a f***ing word, nothing. Shit, you could be dead on the side of the road for all I know. I mean, your lack of respect, bro, is crazy. You live like a single man, and I'm going to help you achieve that goal in real time for real life, because I'll be damned. I'll be damned if I'm going to continue to put up with this. I have no idea, but I do know this. Your days of playing me as a chump and treating me like this and yo-yoing me along with all your little games and your little lies of one day you want to make your marriage work and the next day you just get the and walk out for 8 hours? Who does that? I mean, I feel like I'm on another fucking planet at the way I am being played and treated by you. I've had enough. I've had enough, and I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to figure out a way to get the fuck away from you and out of this marriage and out of this house so I can't be mistreated by you and your lies and your bullshit anymore. I'm a human. I have a right to a life too. I have a right to a life too. And clearly you don't see that. So fuck you.
We can all see the drama this man has to face every single day with this woman. I mean, he just left this morning. And because he didn't leave any notes or say where he was going, this woman decides to go to the internet and publicly shame her own husband. No wonder why this man avoids coming back to his wife after work, and no wonder why he prefers to drink from time to time to face his nagging wife. This woman was already planning to divorce her husband, and that is why she was already acting like a bitch toward her husband. And she will even admit it in this next clip where her husband finally had enough after she posted that video.
They say when it rains, it pours. Boy, is it pouring here this morning. Wait till you hear what my husband asked me for Valentine's Day. Story time. Listen to that. And it is coming down just like my life. Coming down just like my life. I bet I know what you're thinking too. Like, he probably asked me, did I want chocolate or flowers, or did I want to go to dinner, or hell, maybe even to be his Valentine. I bet those are probably some of the things y'all are thinking, because that would be the most normal thing for a husband to ask his wife right before Valentine's Day, right? That's what I would think. You're wrong. Wait till you hear Yeah, that motherfucker asked me for a divorce. Can you believe it? 2 days before Valentine's Day. And he asked me for a divorce. Isn't that cool? He said that he wants to just be able to run the neighborhood and drink whenever he wants and not have to answer to anybody. Doesn't want to feel like he's walking on eggshells. I mean, this is the greatest Valentine's Day gift any woman could get. I give you 8 years of loyalty and faithfulness and support and unconditional love and countless times of forgiveness for your alcoholism and the things that you said and did and put me through. And you have the audacity, sir, to come at me 2 days before Valentine's Day and ask for a divorce because you want to be able to have your freedom, which is why we're where we are, because our whole marriage, you wanted your cake and to eat it too. And because you couldn't have both, you ruined everything. But like, for real, that's like asking somebody for a divorce 2 days before like Valentine's Day. You might as well get up to the altar and tell somebody you don't want to marry them. Like, after all you've caused and done, and you're still trying to inflict pain. Like, who does that? But anyways, I just wanted to share with you guys my great gift that I'm getting, a divorce for Valentine's Day. I'm so glad he thought of the idea. I mean, because, you know, if you followed me at all, you wouldn't know that I was the least bit unhappy here, but he's such a smart man. I'm glad he figured it out for the both of us. I'm living in the twilight zone. But yeah, happy Valentine's Day to me and you guys.
Now you can clearly see that this woman was already planning on divorcing her husband. Here's some more proof that she was only waiting for the right moment to leave her husband.
This comment right here is very triggering for me because there have been multiple people on several videos that have said that. I am stuck here. I am stuck. I don't have family members that have the ability to put me and 2 dogs up. They're here for moral support and any other kind of help I might need, but none of them have the situation for me to stay there. So I have to have a place that's safe for me and my dogs to go to before I can leave this place. As unsafe as I feel in this place and as unhappy as I feel, I still have a roof over my head. I still have somewhere to lay my head down at night and somewhere comfortable for my dogs to be. And, you know, if it means I have to be called a fat bitch and told to shut the fuck up, then, I mean, I guess I'll have to keep taking that until I can move. So let me just clear the playing field or set the record straight, however you want to word it. I am by no means choosing to stay in this miserable, abusive, depressing environment at all. In order to leave, I have to have somewhere else to go. Despite how depressed and sad I am about my living situation, I'm not trying to add more to it by being homeless and living on the street or living in my car when I don't need to or don't have to. So I'm trying to leave and go to my own place because I have to have somewhere to live. Last time that I checked, in order to move out or move into a new place, it takes money. You have to have first month's rent, last month's rent, and a lot of places want an extra month's rent. Utility deposits, like these things cost money. I have been unable to physically work for myself since November when I fell down the stairs. I don't have the ability to make a dime right now. So I am not choosing to stay here because that is the only reason I am here still, is that I just don't have anywhere to go. If I had somewhere for me and my dogs to go right now, you best believe there would be burnt rubber mark tracks in the driveway. I would be gone so fast it would make everybody's head spin. I am miserable here. I can't stand how mean this guy has been to me and what he has done to me. And I don't have any desire to stay in it or to stay with him. I want out desperately, but I just don't have the ability to do it. So hopefully this sets it straight. I know I get on here and I post some things that are sad and down and whatever, but it's my story. And I'm hoping one day that I'm going to be able to look back on all of it and go, oh, I survived all that. I made it through all that. That's my hope and prayer. So at some point it will all be uplifting again. But right now, this is my life and I'm stuck in it and I don't have a way out of it. But trust and believe, the moment that I do, this story here will end. This will end. There is not one thing about this place or this situation that makes me choose to stay. I don't want to stay. I want out.
Now that her husband had enough of being treated badly and decided to move on and completely ignore her, she comes back to the internet once again to play her victim card, as they all do.
I have no idea how I'm going to get out of this. None. And I've never, ever in my whole life ever had somebody treat me as bad as this guy has and made me feel as bad as this guy has my whole life. I honestly just can't believe that I'm stuck in this. I've never met somebody.
It's amazing how modern women can turn the table on you and blame you for problems that they created themselves. This woman was a pain in the ass for this man for so long. But now that her husband finally decides to move on because of getting tired of being disrespected in the house and publicly, all over a sudden, it's his fault now that she feels neglected. This woman's TikTok account is literally all about how much she is tired of being married to this man. And now that she is getting what she was asking for, she comes back crying like a baby. Lady, we have no sympathy for you on this side of the internet. Fellas, protect yourselves at all times against these types of women. And above all, don't forget to keep your head up, focus on your goals, and everything else will follow. I love you and I appreciate you for all your support. Please feel free to like, subscribe, comment, and share to help push this content to more men in need. I'm out. Peace.